Getting that perfect, buttery smooth tracking shot used to mean lugging around a massive rig that took half an hour just to set up. But then you run into something like this 24-inch slider from Fotodiox, and suddenly, the whole process feels a lot less like a chore. Right out of the box, the first thing that hits you is the build quality. It is not some flimsy piece of plastic that is going to flex the moment you put a decent lens on it. It is all anodized aluminum, and it feels solid, almost surprisingly heavy for its size, which is actually a good thing when you are trying to keep your camera steady. The ball bearing system is the real star here. It glides with this quiet, consistent resistance that makes it really easy to pull off those slow, dramatic pans without any jittery starts or stops. You can mount this thing on a tripod for those elevated shots, or just pop the legs on and set it right on a table. Those legs are adjustable, which is a lifesaver if you are shooting on uneven ground or a desk that is not perfectly level. The rubber feet are grippy enough that you are not constantly worried about the whole rig sliding away mid-take. Now here is the thing about the size. At 24 inches, it is a great middle ground. It is long enough to give you a nice, wide range of motion for interviews or product close-ups, but it is still compact enough to toss into a gear bag without needing a dedicated equipment case. It even comes with its own carrying bag, which is a nice touch that a lot of companies seem to skip these days. There is a little bubble level built right into the sliding plate, and honestly, it is one of those small details that saves you so much frustration when you are trying to get everything perfectly aligned before hitting record. You have got plenty of mounting options too, with those 1/4 and 3/8 screw holes scattered across the ends and the middle. It gives you the flexibility to mount it vertically if you want that top-down movement, though you definitely want to make sure your tripod head is locked down tight for that. If there is one gripe, it is that the setup, while quick, still requires a bit of fiddling with the legs if you are constantly switching between tripod and tabletop modes. It is not a deal-breaker by any means, but it is just something to keep in mind if you are a run-and-gun shooter who needs to change setups every 30 seconds. Also, while it handles a decent amount of weight, you probably would not want to push it with a massive cinema rig and a heavy matte box. It is definitely designed more for mirrorless or standard DSLR setups. But for the vast majority of creators, this thing hits that sweet spot between professional performance and actual portability. It is reliable, it is built to last, and it does exactly what it says on the tin without any unnecessary fluff. If you are looking to add some production value to your videos without breaking your back or your budget, this is a solid piece of kit to have in the arsenal.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.